Namaskaram. Welcome to the Voice of God, Jagadguru Mahaperiyava channel. Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. Today we will be reliving the experience of Mahaperiyava on the power of the Panchakshara Mantra Japam, the holy mantra of Om Namah Shivaya. In a village in Andhra Pradesh, a few humble devotees undertook the noble task of building a temple for Bhagavan Shiva. What took place there would become a divine revelation, a manifestation of the power of mantra, unwavering faith, and the infinite grace of Jagadguru Shankaracharya Sri Mahaperiyava. When it came time to move the Shivalingam into the sanctum sanctorum, the Garbhagriha of the temple, the devotees faced an unexpected obstacle. The Shivalingam, although sculpted and ready, could not be moved. Not even an inch. Despite their best efforts, the Shivalingam remained completely unmoved, their hearts filled with concern and helplessness. Troubled by the situation, the devotees traveled to Kanchipuram and surrendered at the feet of Jagadguru Shankaracharya Sri Mahaperiyava, seeking his divine guidance. After a moment of divine silence, Sri Mahaperiyava said, "Bring Sri Vaidyanatha Shastri from Tiruchi." Vaidyanatha Shastrigal came to Kanchipuram and bowed with devotion at Mahaperiyava. Mahaperiyava slowly spoke and gave some instructions to Vaidyanatha Shastrigal only. Mahaperiyava then asked the devotees to take Vaidyanatha Shastrigal to the temple. On reaching the temple, Sri Vaidyanatha Shastri performed his anushtanams and began his stay. Day after day, he sat before the Shivalingam engaged in uninterrupted japam. The devotees were initially puzzled and confused, but they did not disturb Vaidyanatha Shastri. The devotees could sense a divine energy building in that sacred space. Sri Vaidyanatha Shastrigal's silence became a living teaching that one spoken not through words but through unwavering faith. On the 21st day after completing his japa and his daily anushtanam, Sri Vaidyanatha Shastrigal gently opened his eyes and asked the devotees, "Please try to lift the Shivalingam now." The devotees, their hearts full of surrender and devotion, they approached the Shivalingam again. What followed was a divine miracle. The same Shivalingam, which could not be moved even an inch, now could be lifted effortlessly from the place to the sanctum sanctorum, that is the Garbhagriha of the temple. The devotees stood humbled, overwhelmed, and deeply moved. The devotees were in awe. They asked Vaidyanatha Shastrigal how such a miracle had occurred. Sri Vaidyanatha Shastrigal replied with the utmost humility. He said, "I only did what Jagadguru Shankaracharya Sri Mahaperiyava had instructed me. Sri Mahaperiyava had asked me to perform the mantra japa, Om Namah Shivaya, before the Shivalingam for 21 days. That was all. But in that all was the immeasurable power of Sri Mahaperiyava's tapas, the very same divine force that centuries ago shone through Appar Nayanmar, one of the 63 revered Shaiva saints. Appar Nayanmar is also known as Tirunavakarasar. When a Jain king tied Appar Nayanmar to a heavy stone and asked the soldiers to throw the stone into the sea to drown Appar Nayanmar, Appar chanted the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya with unshakable faith, and the very stone that should have sunk and drowned upper was floating on the waters, carried by Bhagavan Shiva's grace. In that same eternal current of devotion, in this 20th century, miracle took place. Quietly, powerfully, through the will of Sri Mahaperiyava, to prove the power of the Panchakshara Mantra once again. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara.